Hi, welcome back. So today we're at SeaWorld Orlando because they have started their Halloween festivities. We are a little late. Started back kind of early of August. Halloween Scream I think started beginning of September this year. But we're here for the daytime stuff, more of the kid-oriented stuff, you know, not horror stuff. Nothing like Halloween Horror Nights or anything today. We're gonna be getting more of the kid-friendly, fun fall Halloween feel today. So Spooktacular, they've done this for many years. You can come in, you can buy a bag, you can go trick-or-treating. I think it's great. I like that it's included in admission. You can just come in and have fun with kids. Or, I mean, even if you're an adult, we're here. So we're gonna be heading inside to show you guys around, show decorations, show trick-or-treating areas, stuff like that. So we'll meet you guys inside and come experience this little Halloween event with us. So I thought I'd mention also, since we're here, they did extend Aqua Glow, I think only until it was the 28th of September. And the Spooktacular is only weekends, so only Saturday and Sunday. And they do have the special breakfast thing that you do have the reserved seating, I think, for. It does say reserved seating purchase, so I don't know if you have to for sure reserve it, but only on the weekends, so only Saturday and Sundays here at SeaWorld Orlando. So over here, kind of across the way from SeaWorld Rescue, right on your right when you come in, they do have trick-or-treating bags for $4 plus tax. We will be trick-or-treating today, so I'm getting the walrus one. So we're heading back to kind of the treat trail area. It used to be before where it was kind of all back behind the stadium, all the way back there, kind of towards Sesame Street and stuff. But this year, it probably was like this last year too. Didn't come last year, but this year, it's all back here next to Manta and kind of back here in this left little corner. So right over here by kind of a backstage entrance, they do have a nice photo op over here for kids. Then they do have kind of some more stuff, including telling you about the event, including like different character meet and greets and story times. And then we do have our treat trail here that shows you kind of where you start. So we're kind of down there by Stingray Lagoon. We're kind of gonna walk all the way back by the manatees and all the way up towards Journey to Atlantis, where we'll end. And then over here, kind of as you're walking into this area, they do have the sign up, kind of signifying where you're going. So right as we walk in, they do have actually a few decorations out here. Sunken ship with some pirates next to it, taking photos of kids and stuff. And then they do have a mermaid meet and greet over here. Kind of its own building now. It used to be just a little stall, but yeah, now its own building over here. So right over here by Coconut Bay Traders, we do come for our first little spot over here. Is Haribo gummies. So they do have those little like tubes that you put your bag out, and it just falls right in. Obviously a worker's actually doing it, but 3 little packs of gummies there right on our first trail. Next booth seems to be some sort of little lollipops. Wow, if I can do this with both hands. Thank you. Already I'm really liking what they've done this year, where they've put it all back kind of in this area and actually kind of made it a trail. Years past it kind of felt like they were just kind of dotted all over the place. So it definitely feels a little better. And plus, you see some of the animals on your way. The dolphins are actually right behind us in the lagoon right here. But obviously, you get to see some of the animals on the way, and I just think this is a better area for it. So back here, of course, while we were sitting in one of the trick-or-treat booths, it started pouring on us. This seems to be always what happens to us. But they do have Albanese, and these are some of my favorites. So glad I got some of these. It's actually not one of the like super small packs, it's actually one of the decent size packs, so very nice. Our next booth is going to be just to the right of that, right towards the dolphin underwater viewing, but obviously we're going to stand under cover here for just a second, hoping this little shower passes. So it is still raining. It looks like it's getting red and clear up, but we're just going to run over here to the dolphin viewing for our next treat booth. So down here, it does seem like they're doing a show, so it's a little busier down here, but they do have popping candy at this spot right over here. So it's still sprinkling on us over here, but they do have a photo op right over here with some pumpkins and stuff like that. Then they do have pumpkin story time over here, right kind of to the left of the dolphin viewing. So they do have some characters meeting and greeting back here, and man, I can tell you they're pumping bubbles in this area. This is quite the sticky feeling environment. But this is where the pumpkin story time happens. So if you're looking for that, back here kind of near the dolphin and where the old Turtle 360 show kind of was. So over here, kind of a little bit past the dolphin viewing, almost where we're getting cover from the store, we got Rich's Brew and Bites. So they have a few little bites over here, a few special things, including a Halloween popcorn bucket. And they do have some more adult beverages right over here too. Yep, just right here. It does look like the popcorn bucket is Oscar the Grouch in a trash can with some spiders and some Halloween decorations. Then we come back to another Haribo booth right here on the right side of SeaWorld Rescue Center, where that old turtle show used to be. And right across the way from that booth is Tootsie Rolls, so we'll get in line for this one too. They are the flavor Tootsie Rolls, but I do prefer like the fruitsy ones over the normal ones. Coming to another kind of area that's all themed with some smoke bubbles actually. That's kind of cool looking. Some theming, and then a big old inflatable right over here of like an imp. So exiting this kind of dark forest area with all of the smoke bubbles. Next booth we come across is Smarties. Now we've made our way kind of on the back side of the dolphin show and actually over by Atlantis. Walk through a big old pumpkin here to the left, and we're gonna be heading to these ones. Looks like our next one is gonna be gummy burgers and hot dogs. They do have this like fun little kids seating area right over here too, for the kids to sit down and start eating some of the candy. And yep, those are just like gummy burgers. Kind of what you expect. Our next booth is Nerds, and then right after that we actually have a little maze over here. We'll take you guys through with us. So we're gonna be heading into the Harvest Maze over here, checking it out. Just right here off to the backside of Journey to Atlantis. Literally like we're under the drop area and the last lift hill. So this is really an area for very small children. This is not much of a maze, more of a few fences back here. You can see if you have really little ones though, they'd have fun running all through this area. It just exits right over there next to the end of, or kind of like the back side of Journey to Atlantis. So we're actually heading under. Big drop over here for Atlantis, and one of the left hills right over here. Head to our next spot, right over here, next to kind of the gift shop. So I've actually never seen these before. I think they're called Choose Me, I want to say. It looks like they're kind of like almost like gusher gummy type things. Interesting. Just never seen them before. More fun photo ops right here for the kids and stuff. They do have like a Sphinx coffin over here. And then we actually come across Chick-fil-A's booth that's giving out Sour Punch straws. I don't know if these are part of anything, but you can find a bunch of the little characters this year that they've done all around the area. I've seen a couple of them now. So some very copyright, not friendly YouTube music playing over here, but they do have a DJ booth right over here. Kind of on your way into Arctic, and right as you're kind of exiting over here by Atlantis. Then over here, if you turn, or you kind of went straight instead of turning into the pumpkin, you have like a witch meet and greet over here. And then they have a lot of really actually nice looking decorations over here, kind of more fall-y. Scarecrows and flowers and leaves and stuff like that. That all look very, very nice. A few more decorations as we're kind of heading through this area. With some witches over here, underwater witches. Right with the newest ride here, Penguin Trek right above us. And then we do have a little fish sculpture right over here. Oh, and then I didn't even notice graveyard. So we have come to the end of the treat trail, but that's not the end. I'm gonna send you over to some footage we took last week of the Halloween parade over in Sesame Street. So it's just a little parade that they do. They do switch up the Sesame Street parade quite often. But it's a nice little parade, so I'll send you over there for a few clips, and I'll link the full video at the top and in the description. right before we head to wrap up, I do want to mention that it is only at a certain time during the day. Today was 12 through 5, but I did see a couple of days are a little different. So definitely be checking your times when you're coming, just so you know when you can go trick-or-treating and all that. So that officially wraps it up here for SeaWorld Orlando today for their Spooktacular celebration. Obviously, a little bit more of an event created for kids, but I think it's fun for everyone to get in the Halloween spirit and stuff. Obviously, it's still very hot out right now, so not a whole lot of costumes around, but definitely when we enter end of October towards Halloween time when it cools off, I definitely could see families coming here for trick-or-treating. Obviously, I really love this event. I think it's great that they do this. I've done this growing up for many years, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. And I think overall it's a really good event for families that necessarily can't go trick-or-treating on Halloween if they have to work or something, especially down here. If you're a local and you just can't go on Halloween because a lot of the jobs around here are just year-round, this is a great place to take some kids and take your family and just have a good time here. I really appreciate they include it with a mission too. You just got to buy like the $4 little bag and then you're good to go. And you can trick-or-treat as much as you want. You can loop the thing 5 times until that bag's full if you really want to. Not today for us though, because we are sweating uncontrollably because it is so very hot. But thanks for staying tuned and watching all of this. I really do appreciate it. I hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.